See, and we're live.
Good shit.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's your boy Reg in the building.
What's goody? The infamous Immobilarity1 speaking before your eyes. My aka Placebo here.
Yes,
What's good, Rez? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. Just enjoying my day off, man. I go back to work tomorrow morning, so
That's what's up. I have class at 6 o'clock, so I'm pretty much free for the whole day and shit.
that's what's up.
Yeah, it feels so good quitting Harris Teeter, man. I'm telling you.
I could only imagine, dude.
But yeah, we ain't got no viewers yet, though, so we're just gonna wait a while, just wrap it up and shit.
All right.
All right, so heard y'all had like a dope chat last night and shit.
Yeah. I caught like not like the beginning and the end of the video, like pretty much like maybe like 45 minutes I joined and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it as usual, but it was like around 2 o'clock. I was like, yo, I felt like I gotta go.
Yeah, I
Man,
feel
I
you.
tired of this shit. So
I feel you
I,
on that. I
I
feel you.
think they finished like 45 minutes after I left. So
Shit. That's what's up. That's what's up. I heard Mike told some dope story last night.
yeah, about his health and shit.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. It's just that he smoked some bad shit though, like the sativa. That's just
Yeah,
like that's just like it's probably like it's pretty much like weed cocaine, yo. Like that shit is bad. Like causes niggas to have panic attacks and shit.
yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, so
Shit, man. But yeah, I'm just glad he's doing good. I'm just glad he's doing good and shit.
oh no doubt, no question.
Shoot.
No question.
Yeah. So what do you think about? Have you heard What do you think about this whole Kanye West shit on the White House?
Oh my god. If that's not coonery 101, I mean Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What kills me, man, is the fact that you got black people defending this nigga. Like for one, like I said before, like last week when we did the phenomenon video,
right.
that he's never been in prison. So how the fuck can you speak on prison reform? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
Prodigy, he spoke on reform. He would have been the perfect candidate to go up there, but he can't because he's dead. You know what I'm
right.
saying? He was talking about that, but niggas was not paying attention. You would actually go to college tours and speak on prison reform and like how bad the prison system is, how they treat the inmates, and how they treat them like shit, like by feeding them like poisonous food, practically.
Right.
You know. And but Kanye would not know that, and then he
Mm,
wants to talk about how he wants to bring jobs, to the United States. But like all the clothes that he made and the Yeezys, I'm pretty sure they weren't made here in America.
I doubt it.
You know what I'm saying? And then everyone that gives him props for bringing up Larry Hoover, but I know a couple of people like from what I heard, like they don't fuck with Larry Hoover like that. The GDs and the Folk Nation niggas, like they don't take him seriously based on what I read online and stuff like that. Like whatever happened to Mami Abu Jamal and Asada Shakur, people like that, you
Exactly.
know. And it's funny how he wants to bring up, how slavery is a choice, but I bet you won't say that shit about the Holocaust though, because it
Oh,
shut that money real quick.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't understand, man. Like I love everybody. I love white people. I love everybody, but I'm just so tired of people kissing white people's ass. Like, what are you gaining from that? You just look like a fool.
Exactly.
Like I never like Kanye West like that. I mean, as a producer, I like a couple of his joints, but I never followed him like that. Although I do have College Dropout, but I bought that used.
Oh,
Um, People saying like the antics that he's doing now is based off his drugs and the mental illness. I'm like, I disagree because he's always been like that. It's just now people see like who he really is. And 3 years ago, I did a video. Um, not a video, a status on Facebook saying that he's a black Donald Trump, and lo and behold, look what happens. They same personality, just different races. That's it.
I'm gonna say there's one thing, then we can just go to the review. You heard about what he did to Drake?
No, what do you do now?
Okay, so recently Drake did an interview with LeBron James, and he was talking about the whole Pusha T beef. And
Right,
after this interview, I kind of gained a whole new respect for Drake because the reason why Pusha T made that song was because Drake confided Drake was working on Kanye West on some shit for his new album. He
right,
confided with him about his son or some shit. Then Kanye
right.
wants to go tell Pusha T about that shit, and that's how the song Behold and shit. And he
Gotcha.
said Drake didn't respond back because of the fact I think one of them mentioned something about like an mentally retarded person. He didn't want to respond back in that bad energy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that Pusha T made fun of Drake's son or whatever?
Yeah, just on that Adonis shit.
I hear you, but at the end of the day, though, like you talk shit about Pusha T's wife, so there's no limits. You know what I mean? Like with hip hop, when it comes to battles, like that's just what it is. Like that, you can't change. There's unfortunately in battling, like there's no rules to this shit. Like like you hit me below the belt, I'm gonna go below it too. You know what I'm saying? So there's repercussions for that. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened, but at the same time, like, should never spoke on dude's family like that.
That is true. I do agree with you on that because I'm
Yeah.
not saying Drake is 100% innocent though.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
But you got those people that will be like, oh, you know, yeah, he's right. He shouldn't be talking like that. But y'all the same niggas that going worse on hip hop, fucking, you know, filming somebody suffering and shit, like a homeless person just
right,
chilling. You got motherfuckers fucking with them and shit like that. Like that kills me. So
right. Then you have that Vic Mensa dissing Triple X in a freestyle and shit like that.
right.
Bullshit. But
Well, we
anyway,
got we got three people. We got three people in the building. Kyle, what's good? What's goody?
true, true. All right, bet. I'm gonna post the link on the chat just in case Try Mike wants to join in for a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, all right, bet. So the album that Steve and I are going to do today is Tragedy Gaddafi's, aka Intelligent Hoodlums debut solo self-titled solo debut released in 1990 on A&M Records. Yeah, singles his album is known for are Black and Proud and Back to Reality. And the producers include Marley Marl and Large Professor. I'll get into that later on. You want to tell them who Tragedy is?
Yeah, Tragedy. For those who don't know who Tragedy is, he's an MC from Queensbridge, New York. He got his start back in the mid '80s. He was part of before he became a Juice Crew affiliate. Um, he was part of a group called the Super Kids, and I believe the late great Killer Shaw was part of that group. This is when he was in his teenage years. He put out, I think they had a record out called Gold Queensbridge that came out, I think like 85, 86. And I think he was part of a song called Marley Scratch or something like that. One of Marley's early records. And because Marley was like the go-to producer besides DJ Hot Day. And then, he just started just making a lot of noise, just battling cats in the hood and stuff like that. And then fast forward to 1988, he actually was part of In Control. He was part of Marley Marl's In Control album that came out in '88. Very classic album. Goes for a bit of money online, so if you could find a hard copy, pick it up. Um, and I think that year he went to jail for I think like some weapons charge or whatever. So he did like a year and a half bid, and he came out like I think in like '90 or like late '89. So and then he started recording the album Intelligent Hoodlum, and lo and behold, we have the album that we're about to review today. I just want to put a disclaimer though. Where Intelligent Hoodlum, that was never his name. Um, that was the record labels doing. Just because Tragedy wasn't marketable, so Intelligent Hoodlum sounded more marketable, and especially around that time where um the black conscious, like I can see in your background, the Nubian flag.
Right,
That was a trend. I hate the word trend, but I guess, but that was the norm. That was the trend at that time. You know what I mean? I would kind of wish it would go back to those days, but what can you do? But yeah, he dropped this album in '90, and then we're about to review this album today.
right. This cover right here, pretty dope cover and shit like that.
Yeah.
Um, Definitely reminds me of like a civil rights book and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. Um, got this shit right here talking about peace and shit.
Yeah.
Got a picture of trash right here. All right. 12 songs. Let's get it.
Right.
Track number 1, Intelligent Hoodlum. Love this song, man.
Same. I love that beat.
For real. It definitely has that early 90s, like, smoothed out shit right there. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah, in this song, he talks about, like, his father and shit like that, how he was killed, and then he went to
Hmm.
prison
Definitely.
and shit like that. And then, like, the remainder of the song, he just does some dope braggadocio rhymes.
Right.
Thoughts?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Like same sentiments, man. Very, very dope. Um, even though it says Molly Mall, but it sounded more like a Lost Professor beat. Definitely sound like something that he would have made for Coogee Rap, like Wanted Dead or Alive. Like I could see Coogee Rap doing some shit like that on that album.
Fact.
But we'll talk more about the production credits because there's some controversy with that. You know what I mean? But
No doubt.
yeah, dope joint, dope joint. Really love that joint. Dope way to set the album. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my thoughts on that song.
It's a very dope song as well. Like, it's probably my second favorite song on the album.
No doubt.
Track number 2, Back to Reality. Yeah, this was a pretty solid track. Talking about his childhood
Yeah.
and shit. Talking about like the first MC he battled and shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, thoughts.
Yeah, it's a pretty dope track. There's a video for this song. I just love how he talks about how he had to sneak out of his crib just to go see just to go battle, like just to be on the streets, like seeing the park jams and just seeing just like battling cats and stuff like that. Because what people got to remember, back in the '70s and '80s, New York was really bad, and Queensbridge, I can imagine at that time is no exception.
Right.
Um, and it was just pretty a dope retrospective track. Um, the beat, you could definitely tell Molly Mall did that beat, just by the drums and the delivery of the drums. And it kind of had like that. I don't want to say New Jack swing, but it kind of has like the influence to it. But you could definitely tell it's a hip hop track. But
Yeah,
love the sample that was used, the drums, and dope video for it too. You can find it on YouTube. But yeah, definitely a dope first. I think it was the first single, right?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, very dope joint. I fucks with that joint.
Facts, facts.
Well, we
Track
got
number.
5 people in the building.
That's what I like to see, man.
Yeah,
Feel free to jump in the chat, y'all. Track number 3, Track Invasion. This song was alright. This song was alright.
yeah, it's like a battle oriented track right here. Pretty dope. Definitely a
Mhm.
large pro beat. You could definitely tell.
Definitely.
Another joint I could definitely see being on Coogee Rap's Wanted Dead or Alive. I could see him just ripping that shit to shreds, yo.
It feels like Large P was kind of predating his main source sound on this album too, in a way.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah. Um, Track number 4, No Justice, No Peace. Love this song.
Dope song.
Very relevant today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Still going on to this day.
Right. He has some dope lines. I'm gonna pull some shit up right quick.
All
But
right.
while I'm doing that, you heard about that white lady that tried to block a black man from entering his own building?
I heard about that. I didn't read into the story, but yeah, pretty much like I guess he was going to his apartment. The lady did not want him to come in for some odd reason, but she ended up getting fired for that.
That's good. Shit.
Yeah,
But yeah, I love the fucking beat. You can tell like Marty Marl made the beat on this shit.
indeed.
This those fucking drums he was using.
Right.
What machine was Marley Marl using at that time? Was it like SP 1200 or
Yeah, either the SP or the MPC 60.
okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, Trad said some shit like, no one can bear the pain of his mother. I know it hurted the thought of a son being beaten and murdered. Too late to turn the other cheek now because I'm bothered. This little girl's gonna go up without a father. Like, that's
Damn, that's
shit.
deep. That's deep.
Real ass shit, man. Like, and he was just like, he was the precursor to Nas in a way.
Oh, no doubt. No
Precursor
doubt.
to Nas, definitely.
Absolutely. Because didn't Nas battle tragedy at one point?
I never heard about that.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just saying if that's true. But I'm not.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Like, I even feel like Tragedy influenced a lot of Prodigy style too, in a way.
Oh, absolutely. He practically influenced a lot of the Queensbridge, like a lot of the artists that from the '90s, like the
Yeah,
Queensbridge artists from the '90s, like the Mob Deeps, the Nas's, the Cormegas. Like he definitely influenced those cats.
I would even throw 50 in there too.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, no doubt.
like that old gutter 50 and shit, like that
Right, right. Power the Dollar 50.
yes.
Yeah,
Guess who's back 50?
right. Oh, I love that. I love that mixtape, man.
Classic, man.
So glad I got a hard copy of that.
You know, I actually found the Masquerade on vinyl and shit. I actually might get that.
You found the what?
The Masquerade.
Oh, the Massacre album.
Yeah,
Oh, dope, dope, dope.
yeah. Even though I'm not like
Dope.
the biggest fan of that album, it's not like horrendous as I thought it was and shit.
No, I got some joints, man. I got some joints. It got some like some singles, but there's some songs that I fucking fuck with, like I don't need them. This is 50.
Yeah,
Rider music, joints Ski Masquerade,
yeah.
um, Guns Come Out, joints like that. But yeah, that's when 50 was in his bag, like Mike would say.
I feel you. But yeah, I would take that album over Curtis though, on some real shit.
Yo, Curtis is not that bad. Why is people saying that?
I mean, it has a bit too many pop oriented tracks.
Oh, dude, hold on. I gotta go on iTunes. I have to show you some songs.
Uh,
Like,
oh, you can
yeah.
change my opinion. You can change my opinion and shit.
No, 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 no. I'm just. Well, it's not about changing your opinion, but it's like just revisit the album. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay, okay.
All right, Curtis. All right, my gun go off. Man down. I get money. Come and go. Follow my lead. Moving on up. Fully loaded clip. All of me. Curtis 187. Those are my favorite songs from that album.
I'm surprised you like Follow My Lead. I love that song
Yeah,
too.
that beat. Yeah, that's just tough. That shit is tough.
Shoot. I Get Money. That's still a classic song to this day.
Oh, no doubt.
Right.
Yeah, Kyle. Tragedy had beef with Noriega back in the day.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone had beef with Mark back in the day and shit, man.
But yeah, my thoughts on No Justice, No Peace. In his song, he talks about a childhood friend. I think his name was Pretty Lou. No, Richie Lou, excuse me. That got killed by police officers, and of course that got acquitted. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he talks about police brutality, police corruption that goes on today. So it's definitely a timeless song. You know what I
Very,
mean?
very timeless.
Yeah,
Track number next track, Black and Proud.
dope
Again,
song.
another dope song as well and shit like that. Self-explanatory. I love the way they flipped that James Brown sample and shit.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you can tell that's a Marley Marl beat.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Um, one thing about this song and shit like that was the fact that you can tell like the strong influence of the NOI is like the
Oh yeah.
NOI and shit like that.
Yeah, the 5% Nation and all that shit.
Yes.
Hmm.
Then we have Game Type. A pretty cool track. You know, he was getting his flirt on with some girls and shit.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely relatable.
very relatable. Then you get to microphone check.
That was a cool track.
Yeah, very cool.
It was,
Uh,
very social track. Nothing to it. Nothing to write home about.
I feel you. Then we get to one of my favorites, Keep Striving.
Very, very motivational track.
I love this song, man. Like,
That
just
should have been a single.
you know what this song reminds me of?
Mm.
Early Spike Lee movies and shit.
Yes,
Early Spike.
definitely like Mo, like either Jungle Fever or like Mo Better Blues.
You know what's funny? Hold on, I gotta show you something.
All right.
Look what I recently got.
Ooh, okay,
Yes,
dope.
dope soundtrack and shit. I was actually just watching that movie the other day and shit. Just got my love for jazz music coming back and shit.
Word. Didn't they play this music themselves?
Um, let me see. It's actually the Branford Marcellus Quartet featuring Terrence
Okay,
Pleasure. Yeah.
got you.
But yeah, man. Keep striving. I gotta admit though, at first I didn't really like the beat at
Right.
first. I thought it was a bit too R&B-ish and shit.
Yeah, it definitely has like that loose ends kind of feel to it, especially around that time.
Right. But then I just like, you know what, it's actually not a bad beat and shit, you know.
Right.
Very dope song and shit. It just has that early 90s peace love shit going on and shit like that.
Right. Yeah, what I got from that track, he just talks about, how he had it hard growing up, but he never gave up. You know
Right.
what I mean? And it's pretty much saying like the same thing, like, yeah, times is hard, but don't give up. And that's what I got from the joint, keep striving. So definitely a dope motivational track.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
hmm Then we get to Party Pack. Yeah, that song was another party song and shit like that.
Yeah.
It was alright. It was alright.
Like that song and Party Animal, I could see them being on Mama to Knock You Out, L Cool J. L Cool J will murder those songs.
Yes, most definitely. Then we get to my favorite song, Arrest the President.
Mine too.
Where do I even begin with the rest of the president, man? Where do I begin?
His flow in that song, Jesus Christ.
Jesus, like it was so crystal clear,
Hmm.
and that hard beat, Jesus,
Yeah.
like his breath control,
Oh yeah. Whew. His inner Rock Kim came out of him, yo.
right, and shit like that. Um, Even the video, I love the video and shit. Very,
So,
because you know, I think at that time, who was president? George H.W. Bush was president at that time.
yeah, Granddaddy Bush.
Yeah, he was fucking shit up. Because I think around that time too, Paris came out with a song called Bush Killer.
Yeah, that was 2 years. That was 2 years after on the second album, Sleeping with the Enemy.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, very dope song, very relevant song today, as I should
Oh
say.
no doubt. Oh no doubt.
Yes. Like, yeah, rest the president, man. Every time I hear that song, it's just gets me going. So it gets my blood going and shit.
Yeah, gets you mad hype and shit.
Yeah. Like, you don't know if you want to dance or just think and say, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then the last song, Your Tragedy.
Yeah. Dope,
Very
joint.
dope song, man. Nice way to end up for the album.
Right.
All right, now.
Yeah. I just want to speak a little bit about Your Tragedy. That's like an older track. You can tell by the vocals. You can hear like a very young Tragedy. I think this is when he was with the Super Kids. I just think that Marley Marl updated the beat up to today, up to at that time. Um, what I got from that song though, um, even though it's like battle oriented tracks, but he talks about how his mom was addicted to crack, cocaine, and shit. Same with his brother. You know what I mean? And I think that's pretty fucking deep, you know, for a 16, 15, 16 year old to be talking about that, especially for that time.
For real, like it's like very like a relatable album and shit. You can just feel like he was going through like a lot of shit recording
Oh,
this.
no doubt. No doubt.
Um, before I give my verdict on this album, I would definitely want to touch on the production.
Yeah.
Now, I know if you guys have like the album, you will say all songs produced by Marty Marl.
Hmm.
Not all songs produced by Marty Marl, because let me put it to y'all this way: the smoother tracks or the mid tempo, the smooth was most definitely Large Professor.
Absolutely.
And I just felt like he kind of made the sound of this album like not
Oh, no
discrediting
doubt.
Marty. You said what?
No, I said no doubt.
Yeah. It's like not discrediting Marley and shit, but a lot of producers was doing that at that time, especially if they had like an understudy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on the album?
Yeah, very, very underrated in my opinion. Like Lost Professor, man, like he was a force to be reckoned with because for somebody to be 17 years old, like 17, 18 years old at that time,
Right.
um, for him to put out the stuff that he put out is very impressive. Um, yeah, I just really enjoyed that album. Um, just like the stuff that he talked about, you know, about police brutality, how he came up, you know, things of that nature. It's just really, 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 really dope. And it's just sad that, you know, people his age nowadays don't have that same mentality. And I get it because of the times that we're living in now. But back then, things was harder back then. So like we didn't have the internet, you know, you actually have to read books. Like go to the library and read books, which is a lost art today. I don't think a lot of people read a lot of books. You could clearly tell that Tragedy read a lot of books. His vocabulary was just impeccable. The production, like I said, like Red said, even Tragedy himself said in interviews that you know Lost Professor did 80% of the production. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you can clearly tell by songs like Intelligent Hoodlum, um, you know, Trash Invasion, you know, joints like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think because of his age, you know, they kind of didn't want to give him props. It's kind of the same thing with when Lost Professor worked on Let the Rhythm Hit Him, Wanted Dead or Alive. Eric B kind of like shunned shunned Lost Pro was kind of hating on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you know it's Eric B, like what equipment did he use to make those beats? Like you don't hear nothing.
To be honest, I don't even know what equipment any of that albums Eric B and Rakim used at times and shit like that because the producers
Right,
were so varied.
right, right, right.
Yeah.
But for Lost Pro to be 17 years old, going on to 18, to make the music that he did, I mean, is very, very impressive. You know, I mean,
Exactly.
classic albums at that. You know, One of the Dead or Alive. That's my favorite Cool Rap out. Cool Rap and DJ Polo album. Let the Rhythm Hit Him is definitely one of my favorite Eric B and Rakim albums, and those sorts of technique. That's not to take anything away from the first two albums,
Oh yeah.
but I mean, but Marley Marl, like I said, I definitely give him credit too. Even the songs that he produced were dope too. None to take away from him. Even like him working on Mama Said Knock You Out. That's a classic album. That's an impeccable album.
Oh yeah.
Um, this album right here, like I said, very dope, very underrated. I don't really hear too many people talk about this album a lot. Um, although Saga of a Hoodlum is definitely my favorite album from Tragedy, but this album definitely is important in his discography. Like I said before, like it tells the Hoodlum is not his name. His name has always been Tragedy. It's just that because you know, the name Tragedy, he had to change it because of the record label, you know, because it wasn't marketable. And funny enough, Saga of a Hoodlum, The original title of that album is actually called Black Rage, but because what was going on, and it was actually supposed to come out in '92, but because of what was going on with the Rodney King and the LA riots, it was too close to home, and I think he got locked up around that time too. So there was a lot going on. So the album ended up coming out in '93 instead of '92.
Right.
So
How did you like personally feel when he got more into like the hardcore rap scene like in the late '90s and shit like that? Did you feel like I know some fans thought he was selling out at that point. Did you feel like that or not?
no, not really, because he's always been a street cat.
True, true.
He's always been he was always going in and out of jail. So it's just he just kind of like. But think about this: if he didn't do that street shit, we wouldn't have Capone Noriega.
Exactly.
You know, we wouldn't have that. So so everything is a blessing in disguise, and I feel like lyrically he got better over the years, in my opinion.
I can see that. I
Yeah,
agree with you.
and then the War Report, that album wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for Tragedy Gaddafi. It wouldn't be the critically acclaimed classic album that everybody loves, you know.
You
So
know,
I have no issues. So I have no issues with Tragedy, getting going more street.
yeah, because me and Tribert were recently talking about that album, and I told him like basically Noriega and Tragedy basically carry that whole fucking album.
Absolutely.
Like Capone was in fucking jail. Like Tragedy was like the executive producer.
Right.
Noriega pretty much rapped his ass off.
Right.
Even the songs that Capone did, like it was good and shit like that, but the beat saved him. Let's be
I
real.
feel you. I feel you. I have no issues with Capone.
Yeah.
Like, so you didn't fuck with Capone Bone?
Oh, I love that song. Love
Yeah, that's yo, another that's a Molly Mall joint. Fire.
exactly. Um, I felt like Capone did this thing in the reunion album more.
Oh yeah, that's a very underrated album. I don't really hear people talk about that album.
Right. But yeah, my thoughts on this album, love this album and shit. This is
Yeah,
definitely a seminal piece in conscious hip hop, a classic album.
but
Um, just very relevant today. Like some of the shit he was talking about, very ahead of its time. I love the production. Again, like Steven said, Large Professor Marley Marl definitely did their thing. The fact that this cat was like not even 25 rapping rapping this shit right here, man. That says a lot and speaks a lot of volumes to me.
right.
Yeah, man, very dope album. They re-released this album in 2007, but I believe it's out of print.
Yeah, is that the one that came with the it's like the double disc album, or
Yeah,
like it's like the album together, it comes with the first album and the second album together?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny you said that because Tragedy, because I guess some fan posted on IG and he tagged Tragedy, and Tragedy pretty much told me, yo, I appreciate the support, but don't support that because he didn't approve of that release.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, Tragedy, he's cool though. He's a cool cat, man. Like he'll respond to you like on IG and shit, you know?
Okay, that's what's up.
You know
That's
what I
what's
mean?
up.
Because I wrote like a little review on Saga of a Hoodlum, and just some of the shit that I was speaking on that album regarding, him using his tragedy, how Intelligent Hoodlum wasn't his real name, about how Saga Black Ridge was the original name of the song um of Saga of a Hoodlum, and how it's supposed to come out in '92. So you're very accurate and to the point, very impressive, and I'm like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? From Tragedy himself to say that definitely made my day.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Intelligent Hoodlums, Tragedy Gaddafi, must have in your collection.
Yes.
All
And
right.
it shouldn't be too expensive either.
It depends, man, because
At least I don't think.
I got this for $12, but sometimes I see it for about $50 sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So that's why I just say it depends and shit.
Right, right, right. Yeah, luckily I got those albums like early on. Like I got the Intelligent Hoodlum album I think a couple years ago. I think I got it for like 4.99 or some shit like it's like a low price like that. I got it for.
Oh wow.
Same thing with Saga of a Hoodlum.
Shit. Um, bad. That's what's up. You doing the Rated I review tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'll be doing that with Mike, Charborough, Porsche from Apartment 5B, and you're more than welcome to join too. It's gonna be at 10:30 tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, I'm already joining the shit.
Okay, cool, 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 cool.
Yeah, I might just join, order some pizza, just chill out, watch the damn review and shit.
Word.
Ain't nothing like Friday nights, then just chilling at home and shit sometimes.
Oh, no doubt. Well, that going out shit is cool, but save your money, man.
Facts. Um, yeah, so my birthday's coming up in about 2 weeks and shit too.
Oh shit, that's what's up, man.
Facts. Mm.
And later on today, I will be probably like after this, after we're done here, I'll probably do a review on the album. It's a West Coast classic in my opinion. Stay tuned.
I already know what it is though, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut too.
No doubt.
Yeah, and tonight, I'm gonna be reviewing this album right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna review that, and possibly either Saturday or Sunday, I'm gonna review this one.
Nice, dope album.
You love this album? Yes, man. Very slept on.
That
Yeah,
was what 78, right?
6.
76. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the last album they did with Charles Stepney because he died during the making of this album.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's like a very kind of like a dark, somber album.
Right, 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 right.
But yo, so tell me why I decided to give Usher's new album a chance in a way.
Right.
Forgive my decision, but I heard the first 2 tracks and it was just straight up just trap, man.
I heard that's crazy, man.
And I love Zaytoven and shit like that. He a dope trap producer,
Right.
but I was expecting something different, man. Like, cause they're both from Atlanta and shit like that.
Yeah.
Expecting like, okay, maybe a southern R&B ish kind of shit. I wouldn't mind a few trap, but it was just straight up trap, man.
Like the whole album?
From what I've heard, I just heard like the first 2 tracks, but from what I
Okay.
heard, it's like no R&B on the album.
Wow.
Shit, yeah,
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
that sucks, man. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
his first 4 albums are fire, man, for me, man. Like, the 8701, My Way, the self-titled album from '94, which people sleep on.
Yes,
And of course his magnum opus, Confessions.
I love Confessions.
Yeah.
I would say Here I Stand is very slept on too.
When did that come out?
That was like his comeback album in '08.
Okay, got you. I
Yeah.
gotta check that out.
After that,
Yeah.
shit.
Everybody has their run at some point, man. But yeah, but that My Way album, that even though like that was his breakthrough album, but I feel like that slept on too.
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like when people talk about Usher, they always talk about early 2000s upward, but the '90s Usher, man, he was killing
Yeah.
the '90s too.
Oh, no doubt. Especially the first album is slept on. I don't really hear people talk about that.
Because it was controversial and shit. They was talking about, oh, he's too young to be singing all that shit. Like, so what?
Right.
I mean, so what, man? Damn, it's not like we ain't going up to that shit. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
we in the '50s and shit. We all innocent.
Right.
Like, people are getting pregnant at 14 and shit. Like, come on,
Oh
man.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, joints like Slow Love and Think of You. Oh my God. From that album, fire.
Call Me a Mac was on that album, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes. That was also on the Poetic Justice soundtrack, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, even on my way, like that song Caught Up with Lil Kim. Oh my God. I used to play that all the times. I used to have that heavy rotation.
I was recently listening to that album a couple months back. Very dope
Mm.
album. Shit.
Yeah, it definitely captures 97 like to the T.
Facts. Mm. Yeah, I still have yet to hear finish listening to Ghostface's shit. I just been so busy with like a lot of shit.
Which album?
The Lost Tapes from Ghostface.
Oh, the Lost Tapes. Yeah, I still haven't peeped that either. Like you, I've been super busy with other shit. So,
Right.
but yeah, man. Yeah. So what you got going on for the rest of the day besides school?
Well, I gotta rehearse for gigs this Saturday tonight.
Okay.
Then after that, I gotta do the Run DMC review, and then that's pretty much what I'm doing today. To be real,
Okay.
just I actually gotta go meet up with my group around 3 o'clock. To be real, but that's like
Okay.
little last thing I'm gonna do.
Word.
Yes, I'm just trying to like chill out before 6. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you doing
Right.
for the rest of the day?
Nah, just probably work on record my review and then probably chill for the rest of the day.
That's what's
That's
up.
yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I gotta get ready to go to a wedding next week and shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, one of my childhood friends is finally getting married, and it's gonna be
Dope.
outside wedding, so that's what's up.
Right. How is what's the weather up there right now?
It's finally fall time weather now. Finally.
Nice. 50s.
Yes. It was like 80 degrees like in mid-September, early October, and I was kind of pissed off by that shit.
Yeah, that's what people in New York were saying too. I'm like, damn, son, like what the fuck?
Right, because I don't want to come sweating in like late September and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And fall's like my favorite season.
Yeah, mine's too. Like fall and spring for me. And I love winter too, but for me, I love spring and fall for me.
Yeah, my favorite seasons I would say is maybe fall, fall and winter. And the only reason why I say winter is like the January snow we get up here sometimes just be so beautiful and shit.
Oh, facts.
Especially especially if you just chilling at home, just vibing, just watching it snow and shit. And then
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
that's one thing I love about winter and shit. You know,
I miss wearing like coats and shit, like heavy coats and hoodies and all that shit. Can't really
right?
do that down here in Florida.
How is y'all winters in Florida? Does it get cold a lot or does it just
Yeah, it does get cold. Like the colds I've experienced here was 29,
oh
believe
wow,
it or not, 29 degrees. Um, like particularly like here, it would get like in the 30s, 40s, but it does get cold, but obviously not as cold. I mean, it's cold, obviously, but not like you guys in like New York and stuff like that. But usually sometimes it doesn't get cold up until like maybe like January. But last year, it got cold around November, like early, like I would say like late October, early November,
right?
and I was loving that. So
Shoot, that's what's up. That's what's up.
yeah, man.
Yeah. What else? What else? So how's your family doing?
Everybody good, man. My mom, she's working right now. My aunt, she came down from New York. She's coming down to visit. So my brother's taking her out, look at houses and stuff like that. So
That's what's up.
yeah, your family good?
Yeah, my family's good and shit like that. As far as I know, everyone's doing good. I'm about to get my call to my grandma in about a couple of minutes and shit.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
Um,
Shoot, man. Thank you so much, man, for doing this shit, bro.
oh, no doubt. Yeah, anytime. Just let me know. It
All
was
right.
fun. I had fun doing it. So
Hold on. Give me one sec. I'm going to see what other albums I might want to ask if you want to do a review.
all right.
Oh. Do you want to join me for the Supreme Clientele review? I'm going to do possibly late October.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I just would have to write my notes for that. But yeah, I'll be down.
Yeah, because I was supposed to do the uncontrolled substance review this week, but the nigga that
Right.
sent me the CD didn't tell me that it was only 2 songs on the promo version. So
Say that again?
the nigga that like sent me the copy of uncontrolled substance from eBay, he didn't tell me it was like 2 songs on the promo version.
Oh wow.
So luckily, once I sent it back, he said he's gonna give me my money back. So I'm not stressed out about that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I might send it out either today or tomorrow.
Word. Okay.
hmm So I'm just gonna do that next week with You God's Golden Arms and shit.
Yeah, that's a dope album. People sleep on those two albums.
I never heard the You God album in full, so I'm about to hear that probably this weekend and shit to take my notes down.
Yeah, let me know what you think of that.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll send you the review and shit.
All right, cool.
All right. I'll hit you up next week on what day I'm gonna do the Supreme Clientele and shit.
All right, no doubt.
All right, take it easy, bro. I'm about to get ready to do some shit right quick.
Word. All right, yo.
All right,
Peace.
and thank y'all for watching too. And I hope you guys have a good day, good night, and everything.
Likewise.
All right,
Peace.
peace.